Hey everybody, it's Ear Patsy, and I'm doing something a little different today. Let me just move this back a little bit so y'all can see. So I was going into my meditative state for to do a reading for Capricorn, and suddenly I was given and I was told to do Akashic Tarot, and then I started to do my meditation, and I got messages. I kept feeling a pulling on my right side, right? And I know that that's the masculine side. And it was like a pulling on my brain from the back, heavy pulling. And I had to stop. And I got up and got some water. And as I was washing my hands and face and refreshing myself, I heard that there's a message for a divine mask. These are messages for the divine masculine. Divine masculine is the right side, right, which is the giving side. Left side is receiving, and so still pulling in the back of the mind. Something is weighing heavily in the back of the mind of the divine masculine is what I was told that it meant. Ashe. Okay, and so then I came up back, and I had the Akashic Records deck was already on the table while I was doing the meditation, and it was kind of fanned, right? And I normally, you all know, I shuffle, but they told me to pull the card out of the middle of the fan as I saw it, and when I turned it over, the card was the Queen of Roses. Okay, so something weighing heavily on the mind of the divine masculine, and it was Queen of Roses. Okay, so at that point, I said, let me turn on the camera so that I can videotape this, so that you all get the messages as they come. All right, so hopefully this is what they're telling me to do now. Like I said, I normally shuffle, and I had shuffled these all up anyway as I was sitting here earlier, but now they're telling me to fan it out. Okay, and so let me see if I can get the camera so y'all can see what's happening here, right? So they told me to fan out the deck. Uh-huh. Y'all just excuse me, right? We're still getting the logistics together with this camera here. All right, so okay, what else? What is it that we are supposed to know about this Queen of Roses? This Queen of Roses is weighing heavily on the mind of the divine masculine. Okay, let's get the microphone, make sure that everybody can hear me. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting to be doing all this yet, but it is what it is. So, um, okay. All right, so let's get the mic hooked up here. It's 4:04 when I looked at the clock just now. 4:04 minutes into the taping. So, let's see. Can we find the whole? Excuse me, people. Okay, there it is. All right, so that should be good, right? Hopefully. All right, so we're using again the Akashic Tarot, and I was listening to a guided meditation into the Akashic records, and that's where I started to get the pressure on my head, in the back of my head, and I was compelled to get up and stop. And so here we are. Something weighing heavily on the mind of the divine masculine, and the card that came from the pull that they told me was the Queen of Roses. So, Queen of Roses, this is someone who is abundant, comfortable, someone who likes and appreciates beautiful things, someone who surrounds herself with beauty and comfort. She is very knowledgeable, and she's very curious and astute, right? Let's see what they say about the Queen of Roses here. Queen of Forces, Queen of Forces, Roses. Okay. So Queen of Roses, this talks about a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may be deeper and become more meaningful, or someone new that may be appearing. Be open to this connection. It may be of a romantic nature, or it could be a friend, a family member, or a co-worker who's going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. All right. This represents a woman in your life who has been stepping into the role of wife or mother at this time. And it also talks about this being a time for loving energies to be voiced. So this talks about expressing love for someone. Could be a family member, sister, wife, daughter, mother, that they want to okay, so maybe the question was, what is weighing heavily? So maybe the wanting to communicate with this energy, this Queen of Roses energy around them, something that they want to speak about, perhaps. This talks about a happy resolution to a very difficult situation with a family, a friend, or with a lover. Peaceful connections, and open your heart to the caring and expressions of love that are around you. So this talks about being open to love for the divine masculine, because this is obviously a question, a reading for them, or message for them or from them. But this, I think this is something or someone that the divine masculine would like to express gratitude or love to. This talks about close your eyes and step into the energy of the Queen of Roses. Get to know that caring power and gentle temperament. Find compassion, feel compassion fill you, and notice your desire to bring a loving embrace to yourself and to the world. So this is talking about loving yourself, being open to love. Okay. Okay. What else is weighing heavily on the mind of the divine masculine? Number 1, Oracle of Delphi. Wow. Interesting, because that was part of the meditation. Okay, Oracle of Delphi, number 1. I don't believe I ever got this card before. Oracle of Delphi. When Pythia, Pythia, or the priestess of Delphi, sits upon a high three-legged seat. Okay. The Pythia, or the princess of Delphi, sits upon a high three-legged seat. Steam rises from a small fissure in the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll. While the Pythia physically receives the perception from Apollo, it is the priest who interprets her pronouncements. In this way, we see two important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. Ashe. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I think this is talking about working together, right? Working together. That's what I'm getting. Number one, during this might be a message that maybe they see the spiritual connection. They see you all connected as one of you getting the messages and the other one interpreting it, like Moses and Aaron, I'm hearing. Let's see what else this is talking about. That's just some intuitive thing that just came to me for somebody. So maybe that's how somebody sees your relationship, a power couple type energy. Okay, so this talks about a time of great insight and psychic powers. Even if you don't recognize it yet, I gotta fix the light in here. Like I said, I was not ready for this. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notice as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. So maybe the Divine Masculine feels that they have become psychically aware, or they're more in touch with their intuition recently. They want to express that to you, that they are aware of the connection and of their own intuitive abilities, possibly. Okay, so yeah, this is talking about working on improving your psychic energy also. So maybe this connection has inspired them, this connection with this Queen of Roses, or for some of them is saying that this is the connection is telepathic. They have a telepathic connection where one partner sends out the transmission and the other one picks it up. That's how they communicate. This could be the way that they communicate with this person. that's weighing heavily on the back of their mind. Okay, so let's see. The Oracle of Delphi. Interesting. Alrighty. I just want to keep. Write this one down. Okay. Now we have. All right. This is Two of Scrolls, Two Worlds. All right. Okay. So, all right. He feels that there's something that would have to be sacrificed in order to be. In order to do this work with this feminine energy, with this Queen of Roses, they would have to be they would have to leave things that they're used to and comfortable with in order to go on that journey. And they are not sure that they can, or they want to try to find a way to blend both those worlds. Okay, for some of you, the Oracle and the Queen of Roses may be two separate people, and that could be the two worlds. So there could be two partners, one that symbolizes comfort and beauty and familiar, and one that is spiritual and psychic. Could be two people, or this could be, okay, in one scenario this could be two separate energies that's weighing heavily on the mind of the masculine, right? For some of you, it could be that one person is all of this to the divine masculine. And maybe that is exactly the perfect blend. I'm hearing the perfect blend. So maybe someone has to make a decision between two people, or just make the decision to go forward on this journey with someone who they are attracted to on a spiritual and on a mundane level. Okay, all right, okay. And this, in that situation, there's no blockage. It's just them making a decision. In the other case, it is having to choose between two. All right, so, okay. All right, anything else? The Buddha prepares. So this is about learning and working towards being a leader. Mm, 13, 1 and 3 is 4, so that's stability. So this is preparing to be of service. So maybe this divine masculine is getting himself ready to be of service. Okay, maybe that is the decision. That's number 13. And the Buddha prepares. So 13. Okay, so this is talking about getting ready before action, being prepared. Before you can reach outside of yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time that might feel a little like waiting. This period of time may feel a little like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. Really, though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare to truly step into your power. Okay, so those of you who may feel like you're at a standstill in the relationship or standstill, it's not that you're at a standstill, you're being prepared. You're being prepared for your next move. Okay, so this is about divine timing and knowing that there's a time for every purpose under heaven, and knowing that you are ready to serve, and this is just part of the training that you're going through. This where you on the 3D may feel stagnant. There's all kinds of things going on in the background that you're unaware of, that it's preparing you for a moment like this. I'm here for a moment like this. For a moment like this. Okay. So there's something special, something big that's coming your way, Divine Masculine. And all of this hesitation and procrastination and things not moving, even maybe you're feeling tired, you're sleeping a lot. This is all in preparation for the work that the Divine is going to have you to share with us. Okay, let's see if I could do this a little better. Perhaps not. Okay. All right, put it back, put them back together, and the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Scrolls. Okay, and the top of the deck, which would have been the first card over here, is Summer or Winter, Five of Forces. So this is on the upright, so this is summertime. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, then this is going to be the summertime. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it would be like this for you, right? Anyway, upright summertime. So in the summertime, so it's a time of when this is going to take. So it's either that something significant is going to take place in the summer, or something significant did take place this past summer. Queen of Scrolls. Now, Queen of Scrolls is actually the face on the front of the box, right? Queen of Scrolls is Queen of Scrolls is a woman of a higher mind that you may already know or that you will be meeting soon. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. She could be a teacher or someone who in some way offers you a friendship that may develop into love. All right. Okay, so she may be helpful to you in some project. that requires communication. She could be an author or a marketer or even a publisher. If you're a writer, she's someone who can assist you with getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent a woman in your life getting a position in a field of communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, or publishing. This talks about a deepening understanding and readiness to learn, personal growth, and expansive thinking, whether it's your mind, your body, or spiritually centered. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. Okay, so sounds like this divine masculine out here somewhere who is aware of the work that he has to do, and he is aware that he can either get help or he is getting help. He may already be working, he may be publishing something, he may be writing music, he may be writing a book or have written a book, or he's anticipating doing that, perhaps with this person or one of these people. More than likely it would be whoever this is, I think, depending on what he's writing. If it's something that's spiritually based, it'll be this person. If it's something that's more secularly based, it'll be that person. Depends on what their service is. And this is the time that they are making that decision, or they are preparing themselves to make whatever adjustments need to be made in order to get started on this part of their journey. All right, so for some of them it's service, teaching. Others of them it's writing, publishing, art, blogging, something that is about communication. Okay. And the Five of Forces is the summer. Let's see what that's talking about. That could be giving us a time period. Okay. This talks about how best to spend your energy. This beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on their growing crops. Summer is a yang time of great activity. So is this your notice to get going? Action is an important part of this cycle, and it can take many forms. There may be something you can do to accelerate your professional life. This may be the perfect time to take steps forward on your personal goals. Perhaps get more exercise, plan more social events, start a fun activity that you've been waiting to do. You might also reflect on what actions or perspectives would attract a new romance or enhance your love life. This card tells you to consider what needs to be done and then go for it. This cycle is a perfect time to create a smiling, self-loving energy and project it out for the whole world to see. And don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way. This card implies movement of some type, so get ready. Okay, so this talks about some kind of movement, action, getting things ready, reaping what you've sown. Maybe this is a vacation that you've earned. This could be talking about some time, alone time. Alone time. This is what is on his mind. Alone time. That he feels he's earned. Vacation. So maybe he's going on a vacation. Or he feels that he needs a vacation. Oh, maybe that's part of the getting prepared, is taking a break, going on vacation. So he may be getting ready to take a vacation. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Divine masculine could be thinking about taking a vacation, going on a trip. Well, the time I'm doing this reading, it is December, so holiday time is coming. Maybe he's planning on a trip for the holidays, or maybe afterwards. For some of them, it could be a cruise. I'm feeling. Okay. Thinking about a cruise. Two worlds. That was here. Okay. Yeah, maybe someone is thinking about going on a vacation, traveling. Could be a cruise. Could be a could be car travel. Could be travel by car. This could also talk about going somewhere that's green, where since we're in winter here in northern hemisphere of the United States, maybe this is talking about going somewhere warmer, or going to the south. Could be thinking about going to the south. If you're living in the north, you could be thinking about taking a break and going to the south. Or it could be going out west too. Could be west. Could be. Maybe this publisher or entertainment connection, this writer, this screenwriter, director, reporter. Okay. Documentary person. Maybe they're out west or down south, and that's where they're going to have a meeting with that person. If this is connected to love, not to love, so it could be love. Okay. Love or business, All right. Maybe. All right. Let's see. I guess I got to pull them down here so y'all can see them better. Right? All right. That's right. I'm trying to get it together, folks. So this here. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So divine masculine. This is what you wanted to. This is what's on your mind. Okay. This is what is weighing on the mind of the divine masculine. Communicating about wanting to take a trip, wanting to go on vacation, or maybe you're telling someone that you are leaving, and that's what's weighing on your mind, about letting someone know that you've made a choice, or that you're going away in order to make a choice, in order to calm your brain. And you don't know whether or not you should tell this to anybody, or you're deciding whether or not you want this, whatever about this. I don't know what this is. Whatever, for some reason, this is weighing heavily on your mind, because you know that you have to, you feel something is pulling you to do service. Okay, you feel something is pulling you to do service. And you aren't sure how to express it, or if you when I'm hearing when to tell someone. Oh, okay. Okay, cut this card in half. I got the Ace of Cups here. And I got Five of Pentacles. So someone is going to feel left out and someone is going to feel loved. That's what I just got. Oh, that's why. Someone's going to feel left out while the other one feels loved. Okay. That's the decision. So it is between two, right? Okay, two worlds. It is between two people then. All right, so let's move this over here then. Two worlds. All right. Let's clarify this Queen of Roses. What is it that we need to know about the Queen of Roses for the Divine Masculine? Oop. Prince of Pentacles. And Death. When I picked it up, it was in the reverse. It did fall on the floor. I'm hearing, she takes my money. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like Ray Charles, Gold Digger. So there's been this Death card in the reverse is no change. No change. Prince of Pentacles is talking about money, stability, work. So is this person not able to maybe this Queen of Roses is out of work, can't find work, or is not looking for work, or doesn't work, or can't work. That's what I'm getting. I know someone else might not get that from those two cards. Death in the reverse and the Prince of Pentacles, but I'm hearing this is about someone that can't work or won't work, can't find work, or is unable to work. Or this could be that the Divine Masculine is resistant to changing. Okay. The Queen of Roses is a situation that the Divine Masculine is resistant to change. So these are different messages for different ones. I'm just spitting them out how they come. Okay, so all right. And let's know about this Oracle of Delphi. Should I use another deck? No. I said no. All right. All right. Well, that was the Star. Healing. It was straight up healing. Aquarius. Person could be an Aquarius, maybe. Or have those kind of qualities. Someone who is radiant and someone who is familiar. Someone who is both the star and the sun and the moon. Wow. Someone who is both the sun, the stars, and the moon. Generous. This person is in two worlds. They're grounded and they're emotional also. Okay, well, how else does the Divine Masculine feel about this Oracle of Delphi? This person knows secrets. This person brings The light brings the light and direction. Okay. As above, so below. Seven of Cups. This is emotional. This is the Seven of Cups normally talks about options, and this person is gripping to the ground, like they're trying to hold on to their stability, but they have fantasies of this love connection. When they dream of this connection while they're holding on. They're trying to stay grounded. I'm hearing. Person is trying to stay grounded, but they are struggling to stay grounded in terms of this connection, this person. So this connection is scaring this divine masculine as well. He finds it's healing, but it's also he's being resistant to it because he's afraid of it, but he's dreaming about it. Whoa. Wow. He's trying to get a hold of himself. He's trying to remain grounded. Okay. So that's how he feels. So this is reliable. Nothing has to change. But this will affect his stability as much as he sees, as much as he knows his spirit is being prepared. Some of them, they are very well aware that this is a time of preparation, and they are taking advantage of it because they know there's going to be a hard decision that's going to be made in terms of proceeding forward. They're aware of their calling to service also. They're just they're trying to see if they could do their service and remain with this energy in this stable situation. Like they want to skip over it because maybe they'll find somebody else to mentor them. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, maybe that's why they want to make a move, because maybe someone somewhere else is offering to work with them, and it won't upset this energy. So this energy is the problem for some. That's what I'm getting for some people. That the work and the service is less of a problem than this connection. Wow. That's deep. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. This is interesting. All right. What else do we need to know? Oh, okay. So we get the High Priestess and the Emperor in reverse. Came flying out. The High Priestess and the Emperor in reverse. The High Priestess knows the High Priestess knows what's going on with the Divine Masculine. That's what I'm hearing. The High Priestess knows this. She's aware of him being confused. She knows. He's not using his intuition also. That could be also, but I don't think that's it. I see that the intuition is in the upright. It's just the stability. Things aren't stable. So his intuition could be telling him that there is some instability. Okay. Okay, so Prince of Pentacles, the Death card reverse, intuition. Okay. Okay, so for some of them, they know that things are not changing, and their intuition is telling them that nothing is going to change. That this situation is just, it is what it is. No change, and no they're not in control. They know that they're not in control. They know, the intuition is telling them that they are not in control. Okay. All right. So perhaps you, Divine Masculine, have been getting a lot of intuitive messages, or you're trying to connect intuitively with this person, but or you stopped. You've stopped. Well, this could be someone around you who is intuitive. Could be you, another masculine energy around you. who's using their intuition negatively. Someone around you who has been using their insight and intuition in order to upset the emperor, upset the empire, upset the empire. I don't know. I know this emperor, but I heard empire. Oh, okay. With some masculines, there may be a Prince of Pentacles that is coming around the Queen of Roses. And that doesn't seem to be changing. And the Divine Masculine knows that that energy is going to change his position with this Queen of Roses. Okay, so this could be some man that is around this person. Could be an ex. This person could be an ex, or this person could be a sister, a daughter. Could even be a mother figure, right? And maybe there's some man that is coming around that the Divine Masculine is aware of. Somebody that they have. Okay. So a little jealousy maybe, because somebody else is sniffing around the den, and their intuition is telling them that that is what's happening. So maybe someone is making an offer over here. Can we get it so that y'all can see this whole thing? All right, let's see. Okay, maybe that, just for this part. All right, yeah. So maybe that's, for some people, these are different messages, I think. Maybe the same message, you'll figure it out later as you watch it. Or as I watch it, I guess I'll figure it out too. So yeah, this could be that someone is coming around and that isn't changing, or they're being resistant to the change. The intuition is telling them that there will be a change. And maybe that's why they're ready now to make a move, because maybe they feel that their position is being usurped by another guy. Ooh. Oh. For some people, that's soap opera. Okay, let's see what goes on over here. All right, let's get back to the Oracle of Delphi energy. Ooh, I cut the cards here, and we have the Magician in the center and Temperance. Someone is waiting. Waiting for the magic to happen. Someone is expecting a miracle. Someone is okay. So let's clarify the Oracle of Delphi. Someone is waiting on a miracle. Oh. Oof. Queen of Wands, and the World fell out. So this is fire energy. So that could be someone who is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And this, the World. That would be an end a chapter or a new chapter. I'm hearing a whole new world. Queen of Wands. Sagittarius. Someone who is Aquarius and Sagittarius. Again, I'm hearing someone who means the world to them. Someone who means the world, that embodies everything. A whole new world. Change their world. Ow. I'm getting their pain again on the masculine side. Alrighty. So this is what's bothering them. This is what's swaying them. They're trying to hold. They feel themselves being pushed out of the picture, some of them. And so they are going to have to leave what they know and what they're comfortable with in order to be with this Queen of Wands. And that would change their entire world. That would mean they would have to totally end one thing in order to follow this relationship or to go on that path of service. This partnership, this spiritual partnership. Nah, come on, you guys. Eight of Cups fell on the floor. Two of Pentacles. Five of Wands in the reverse. The Devil and the Moon. Okay, so pondering or leaving a situation, making a decision to leave a situation, to end the fighting. Lots of secrets, bad habits, negative behaviors. Walking away from a situation, sadly. Making a decision to walk away from a situation in order to end the conflict, stop the conflict. Secrets and bad habits. Oh, okay. So there's an environment that they regret walking away from. A situation that they're going to have to that they are regretting, or they did regret walking away from, or but that they had to walk away from because of in order to end conflicts and secrets, bad behavior and secrets. Addictive behaviors. Narcissism. Look at this. The devil's pointing at himself, right? This is about selfishness. Being chained to selfishness. and secrets. So someone could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Pisces could be the High Priestess too. This is a Pisces energy also. Or Cancer. This could be Cancer. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Already it's an hour? Alright, so okay, making a decision. Having to walk away. Alright, let's put these back. Alright. If they're supposed to come out again, they will. But that's somebody's message about that. Somebody's regretting having to leave. Maybe they're going to rehab. That's a secret that they don't want to share with you. For somebody. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, maybe that was it. Yep. Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone doesn't want to say it. Someone doesn't want to tell it, or someone doesn't want you to know. For some of you, someone is made a decision to go into rehab. So that they could get a handle on these addictions. Alright? Oh, what did I do? Spilling my water. Ah. Okay. Okay. So for somebody, that was a message. Someone is going into rehab or some kind of some place where they can go and get help for their addictions, and they don't want to say that that's what they're doing. That just came through. Okay. That could be the healing. Person not wanting to let go of their options, but they know that there's healing. So that could be for some people also, yeah. Reiterating that. Okay, that's why it came out. So you want me to make that point. All right. What else? What was it? All right. So this is what's weighing heavily on the mind of the divine masculine. Is there anything else that they're struggling with? Whoever wanted this message or needed this message to come through. Anything else that we need to know about they're struggling with? All right. So what is it? How do they feel about this journey? All right. Being a leader. Getting prepared for that. What are their feelings about that? For themselves. Damn. Alrighty. Whew! The devil came out again. What? Oh, they don't want to do this? They don't want to do this? Or they afraid of this? Or they have a negative, they're negative about the spirituality? Or they want to focus on themselves? Or, for some of them, for some of them, they're hesitant because they're afraid of this spirituality. Some of them are afraid to be leaders. For some, they see this as a way to fill their narcissism. Like, of course, I would be a leader. a means to an end. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Okay. See it as a business, or you know that it can get a little, there can be some negative energies around it. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Because it's going to upset your stability and your family. So you have negative feelings about this path because it's going to upset your family and your stability. Okay. So, what you gonna do? If you don't want that path, if that's not the path you want, and this is part of that, that's why you are all up in your head. Even though you are very attracted to this Queen of Wands. Maybe you want to end this chapter, bring this to a close with this Queen of Wands. The Ten of Cups jumped right out when I was starting to shuffle. That's what will make you happy. That's what you, that would be your wish fulfillment. To bring this to an end with this Oracle of Delphi, so that you don't have to upset your stability. But now you're feeling a little, oh, you want to keep an eye on what's going on over here because you're feeling threatened by this Page of Pentacles. Ow. King of Cups fell on the floor. Some of them want to end things so that they can be happy with a King of Cups. Alrighty. So this could be another male energy that they have strong emotional attachment to, that they're in love, and they need to bring an end to this connection with the Oracle of Delphi. Okay. Ace of Cups, but it came in the reverse. Ten of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this King of Cups, maybe someone that they used to have a relationship with, maybe that it's fallen apart, and maybe that's what they're wishing for, this to be changed around. They want this to return. did I do with that cup? Okay. For some of you all, I'm hearing that this is not even a consideration anymore, because for some of them, they've taken their attention onto this relationship. This is where they think they can work it out. That could be male energy, could be female, because this is, this is just a card. This could be male, it could be female. But for some of them, I'm getting that it's male. But it could just be another person that they feel that they know that there's a potential to be happy with them, because things may have gotten strained between these people, maybe, but they know that they can be happy again, even if it's not emotional love. This person may be looking for love, but there isn't any emotion being poured into it. So this could be happiness with somebody that's just going to accept them without them having to do too much. Okay. But if we put it in the upright, then this is a love that they feel that they can be happy with. A new beginning of love that's going to bring them a lot of happiness. So that could be what they are looking for, or what they're aiming towards. Okay. Two of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles in the upright. And the Tower in reverse. Tower in reverse. Right, that fell over there. Let's let that be. Tower in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reverse. So if nothing changes, if the Tower doesn't come apart, okay, and this King has the same crown, I think, that's in this picture too. So if things don't fall apart with this King, then things can be happy and balanced. And they don't have to go back to the past. They don't have to remember the past. Okay. So perhaps this Oracle of Delphi is someone that they've had a long relationship with, or they've known a long time. And in order for them to break this relationship and to keep their family, or keep this connection here intact, because this could be a family member, a mother that's going to get married, a daughter that's going to get married, something that they know that they need to move away from, but they don't want to break the ties. If they're with the Oracle of Delphi, it will negatively impact this energy here. Two of Swords, they don't want to make that decision. They don't want to. They don't want to make that decision. They don't want that to be severed. hmm So it's better to try to find happiness. And as long as things don't fall apart, everything will be even, and they could forget about the past. All right. So maybe for some of them, they have decided not to go on this journey with their divine feminine. If this is the divine feminine, or whoever this is, that is a fire sign perhaps, and they're deciding to go towards a water sign that they used to have a relationship with, and if they could do something to reverse that tower, or to heal whatever the bad energy is, the bad, whatever the upsetness is, then everything will go back to normal, and they don't have to worry about this past love anymore. Nice. Wow. Okay. So that energy, that's what's going on in his head. That's what is weighing on his mind heavily. So he's going to communicate this telepathically. He's not even going to say this to this person. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing. They don't even want to. They don't want to. They don't want to make this choice, but it's the choice that they're going to make. And they don't want to talk. They don't want to communicate it. They don't want to communicate it. They don't want to say. Or that's why they feel that they want to run away. Okay, that's why they feel like they want to run away. Okay. Justice. But this is in reverse. So this is unjust, and they know it. They know this is not right. I know who she looks like. Glenda on the Wizard of Oz, doesn't she? Yeah. What's her name? I know it begins with a B. Famous actress. Yeah. They know that this isn't right. They know it. They know it's not right. But they're making a choice, free will choice, right? Okay. So, I don't know. Oh, a Nine of Cups. Yep. But that's what they want. That will make. Bottom of the deck is Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this is something that they have been mulling over. And this horse in the background caught my eye. So again, this could be a Sagittarius energy. Queen of Wands. Yeah. If someone is waiting for them to make a decision, and they know that even though this is not justice, it'll be what it'll make them happy. It'll be good enough. It's good enough, I hear. Okay. Well, I guess thank you for sharing, Divine Masculine. Let's give you some advice about the situation going forward. All right, Divine Masculine. What is the advice? And this is the Soul Journey card deck by James Van Praagh. I know someone's going to be complaining that this is too long, but I don't know what to tell you. I just do them as they come. Sometimes I go for days without doing a reading, and then they want to talk, and so I do what Spirit tells me to do. And I'm sorry if it's long. Just take a day. Take some time before you settle down at night. Abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. So, Divine Masculine, you have the ability to make this go however way you want it to go. All right? And I'm hearing any way you do, whatever you do, there will be abundance. That you are divine. Okay? And you can manifest whatever you desire. And you might know that already. You may, worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Nope, it doesn't change the outcome. So just put on your big boy pants and make a decision. And speak your truth. And we'll just move on to the next thing. You don't have to choose a spiritual path if that's not what you want. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, thanks. Success. No greater goal than to love. So again, this is about you worrying about your stability, all that you've worked for, and you want success. And maybe it's that you're worried because you know that someone's going to be hurt. We said that earlier. But maybe this is saying that your stability, your success is what you love, or that this situation, this connection, this family connection, whatever, that stability, that is what you see as love. I'm going to look this up. Success. Success can mean many things to the ego, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you express love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more love you will receive. And when your ego's definition of love, of success, is altered, Well, let me do that again. I don't know why this is doing this. Okay. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. Well, that is your soul's journey lesson. That's what you're supposed to be learning about in this situation. This is what this lesson was about, or is about for you, is understanding that love is more important than material gain. Okay. So, worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of your soul. Worrying destroys the hope, the faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion that sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you now? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. Okay. All right. So this is advice from the divine to the divine masculine. This is this is what this was. The divine masculine is confused. Doesn't know how to make a decision, doesn't know which way to go. This is what he thinks he's supposed to do. This is what he thinks will be the best for him. There's lots of different scenarios of all of those that came up, right? So the soul's journey is lessons. What these things actually are. What is your relationship to these different things? Worry, success, abundance. What is it that you are supposed to learn? What will be a better path for you? Or what is other things that you need to consider, because this is your soul's journey. Okay. Abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Always remember that you are God, and God is all about creation. God says you, the ego says no. Okay. God says yes, the ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worry, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. Allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life, and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It's natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness may come from either a past life or a life condition that you have chosen to overcome. They could also originate from programming that you received from the environment that you grew up in and the value systems that you were taught when you were young. Now is the time to live with the realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. When you are in the vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. So I think what this is saying, Divine Masculine, is you don't have to sacrifice this connection in order to remain in your abundance. That you need to open your mind and be open to the lessons on this path, the things that you have been experiencing throughout your life that brought you to this day, to this time. And that they were all these experiences, bad and good, were for your betterment and for the betterment of others who can learn from your experiences. And that you shouldn't worry because as long as it's about love, it's all going to be successful. Okay. Can we get another part for the Divine Masculine? Something else that he needs to know about this journey, about what it's about, and what his options are, or what is it that he can do. Guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. Okay. So you have to let go of guilt. You're learning about guilt and how it affects your life. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructing and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do this, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem rises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting all destructiveness and low self-esteem. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. So, maybe you feeling stuck because of guilt. Maybe you need to look at what it is that you're feeling guilty about. Have you already made amends for your whatever it is that you're feeling guilty about? And if you haven't, you need to make amends, okay? Go express your repentance, whatever it is that you need to offer in order to release this guilt, and then release it and move on with your life. And don't let guilt keep you stuck. Guilt, you're supposed to learn the lesson and move on. Okay, someone needed to hear that one. Let's get one more. All right. Thank you so much, Divine Masculine. Thank you for letting us share this. I'm sure there are a lot of divine feminines out here that are going to really appreciate some of these messages that you have, so that they don't know what's going on in your head, I guess. So I guess we appreciate you giving us a little synopsis of what's happening. And we get service and freedom. Freedom and service. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So yes, as we said before, you are free to create the life that you want, right? You can do whatever. Service. I feel good when I help others. Or maybe you want to feel free to give your service the way you want to give it, which does not have to be anything that has to look like that. And that could be how you feel. So let's see what Spirit says about that. Because you have options, right? Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Your soul is speaking here, which may be separate from you. So this is your soul's path. Your soul is opening that. I needed to say that for somebody. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to self, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own destiny. Your own reality. You are responsible for creating your own reality. When a soul shifts to a place of honoring itself in its totality, free from judgment, only then will it find its true freedom. Every soul is unique and follows its own path. Don't give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. You are the only one who truly knows the real you, so feel free to march to the beat of your own drummer. All right, so not succumbing to peer pressure, letting yourself know that you are free to be yourself, and you are being asked to allow your soul to do what the soul wants to do for its own growth. All right, and we have service. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There's a reason why it feels good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love towards others. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, your actions, and your deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office or run errands. Maybe volunteer to watch your neighbor's kids so the parents can have a night out. Make a meal for someone who might be sick. Volunteer in a hospital or in a hospice. Perform an activity that enriches someone else's life. So, do something for someone else. Something that you know is going to be helpful and make them happy. That's what you are, that's what's going to make you feel good. And that's what's going to give you your freedom, honestly. So if that's, if it sounds like something that you'd want to consider, Divine Masculine, I guess that's what this is about. All right. So you shared your concerns with the collective, and the divine has sent these messages for you to consider, for your consideration, right? Like they say on, what is that? The Twilight Zone. Okay, for your consideration. Abundance, worries, success, freedom, service, and guilt. Well, guilt and worry, we need to be free from. We need to be free from guilt and worry, because service will be your success and will result in abundance. Service will be a success, and that's where you'll find your abundance. It may be a different abundance than you're used to, but your needs will be met more than you can imagine in many ways. So, for your consideration, Divine Masculine, thank you so much for allowing this message to come through for you, allowing me to be the channel for your messages. And I'm going to go back to what I was doing or trying to do, but I'm going to upload this because I think a lot of people will benefit from these messages, okay? And if you need any further assistance, make comments below or send me an email, pbtarot7@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to look further into these things for you, all right? So, I will be talking to you all real soon. Ashe, peace.